Good morning, y'all. It's Cody. Cody's Bait and Tackle, Warsaw, Missouri. Everybody's been on me to do a fishing report. I honestly don't have a whole lot to give other than a crappie report right now. There's a lot of white bass to be caught. They're spotty. One day they'll tear them up, next day not much. Down below the dam, some of the current seams down on Lake of the Ozarks. They're not running a whole lot of water right now. I look for them to kick it up pretty good today, depending on flooding downriver. All this rain's had it spotty on what they can run and what they can't run the last week and a half. They had it completely shut off yesterday morning. I was down there catfishing. We was catching a few fish. They kicked the water on and did real good after that. I have caught several big fish, 30 to 55 pound fish the last couple weeks. Usually get one a day. One day we had 2 big fish. A lot of good eaters, though. A lot of 2 to 5 pound eaters. As far as crappie, that's what everybody's been wanting to know about. Most of them haven't spawned. Some of them have. Lake of the Ozarks, I think further down, it had a better spawn than what Truman has. Truman, a lot of them have either spawned out deep or not going to spawn. Like I heard of them catch them on the banks up on Big Tebow a couple of days. Never did hear any reports on Little Tebow at all. Upper Osage, before the lake come up this last time, I heard a couple of days they caught them on the banks really good up there. Then the lake started coming up. Them crappie went on ahead and spawned, I would say. They just spawned out deeper. Yesterday I had 10 groups of people come in. Oh, we just can't catch any crappie. Well, they're still trying to fish them on the banks. There is some up in the brush, up in the willows, stuff like that. Them crappie, whether it's spawning time or not, there will always be some crappie in the bushes like that. I know a lot of the guides are still catching them on standing timber. That water's dirty. The whole lake's dirty except for the big palmy arm. And I know there's some crappie way up towards Avery. There's some white bass and hybrids up around Saps Landing. From there up, probably all the way to Palmy Dam. There's some whites and hybrids. That water's been running pretty good out of there. I've went up there and looked a few days up in like the Palmy Flats and stuff. Did not find any hybrids at all yet. So they're still way up the river with all that water running. As far as hybrids on the main lake, there's a few hybrids on all the normal places. Just the water's so muddy they're hard to catch. There has been a few caught up on the weir. It's a very few. A lot of little ones. The ones I've seen caught are, 2-3 pound fish. No schools. They're just real scattered. I've caught maybe 10 or 12 up there in the last couple weeks. I ain't been up there this week since it muddied back up real bad again. I'm going to give it a little bit more time to clear up. Probably catfish another week. Hopefully we don't get no more rain for a while. I know as soon as that lake clears up, I'll be on the hybrids though. That they're definitely starting to fill in the lake. That's really about all I've got. Tons of people trying to troll crankbaits already for crappie. That water's too muddy, you guys. When them crappie can only see 2 or 3 inches, they're not going to see a crankbait going at 1.5 miles an hour. Your white bass and hybrids, they might see it, especially if you're running some shallower crankbaits, but for the most part, them fish are not going to be able to see that. They might key in on some vibration. You might catch a few, but that bite is not there yet. Give it a week or so for the lake to clear up. And I think it'll get good. There's a lot of crappie scattered out there deep, 12 to 18 foot deep, right perfect to troll. Just, they can't see it. Them guys trying to live scope them fish that are just out roaming like that, they've been pretty slow. I haven't heard any good reports of them catching them fish down around the state park and stuff. One day I heard they caught a ton of crappie on the banks right around the state park. Never heard any reports after that. So it was just one of them move up real quick, probably dump eggs, and then move right back out. I can't think of much else. catfish on Truman, the upper Osage, up in the current, it's pretty good. I have heard, I went up there one day and did not do a bit of good because there wasn't any current running that morning. Up on the other side of 13 Highway at Sparrowfoot, I've heard there's a good bite up there if you can catch it with the water running. I know several people that went up there and did really good. The day I went, they had the dam shut off last Monday, and you could not buy a bite up there. I ended up having to come back down to the main lake and catch crappie. And I did go down on a big palmy to catch a crappie that day. It wasn't nothing crazy. We did end up with some keepers. We caught a lot of short fish. It was way better than the catfish bite up there that day. And then the next day they had water back running and the fish was biting again. So just kind of hit and miss right now. You just got to go fishing. It's not catching, not all the time, especially right now with the water being funky like it is and different fronts rolling through every single day of the week. You just got to go give it a try and do what you can. As you guys see, the shop's pretty well all stocked up. We got a ton of Mad Cat rods in this week. We got a bunch of Hellcat rods in this week. Tomorrow we have a bunch of meat hunters coming in. I figure, you know, it looks like trimming's going to hit 716 to 718, somewhere in there. Most people are going to be catfishing, so we're kind of stocking up on all them rods and all that. Look for the catfish bite to be good at least the whole month of May, maybe into June. So, and I would not be surprised if the catfish don't do something funny and spawn early this year. Already seen two smaller fish mouth locked like they was trying to spawn, which it's way too, I mean, usually that's the end of May, 1st of June. Caught several that's got scars all over them, bloody sores on them. I don't quite know why, other than our messed up weather. Gar, for everybody bow fishing, gar spawning right now, buffalo are spawning right now, way early, 3, 4, or 5 weeks early. I caught a catfish yesterday that's just fat as could be. I thought it had been on some spoonbill scraps or something, cut into its belly. It was full of bright yellow gar eggs. So that fish had been underneath some spawning gar, just gorging itself to death. You just never know. But that's all I've got for you guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Swing into the shop and we can kind of tell you what's going on that day. But it's liable to be different the next day. Thank you.